On Sunday, the actual end of the week, Auckland's Puea marae will close its doors to any new arrivals. The marae started taking in the city's homeless in May, of course, and in doing so, it found itself at the centre of a sudden national awareness of the issue of homelessness and the impact of the housing shortage on the poor. Te Puea received donations, some political flack, more donations, and more people coming to stay, including, as marae chairman Huri Moana Dennis told me a short time ago, what may be its final family, a mother and 3 children, earlier this week.
Yeah, look, I'm up the line, come up here and staying with family in I think an already overcrowded situation. That got a bit much, so sort of bouncing around families, and before you know it, they sort of run out of places to go. So they came to us initially, but we couldn't take them because we had too many. And so they were in their car, I think, for about a night or two, and we ended up, she came back, we got her back in, and we moved her into the program. It was only after we moved a couple of our bigger families.
So this has been another family with nowhere to go, moving round, homeless, and finally sleeping in a car.
And then finally ending up in her car, John. And look, there's family around, but are they in a position to help? Most of them aren't. You know, coming to us is almost like the last of the last resort. So it's the kids that drive us, John, nothing else. Some of the parents and how they've ended up there have been self-initiated, if that's the way. They've made mistakes. But it's the kids that keep driving us, John. We look behind the parents and see a pair of eyes and hands. You know, some of these kids are looking around at the adults and saying to themselves, probably, hey, come on, you guys, you're the big people, get this bloody right.
Why did you have to get this bloody right, Huri Moana? Why did you become the safety net for these families?
Well, not just me, John. 30 others at the marae, the name Te Puea, the volunteers in the whole country, quite frankly. We've all got behind it. It's something that just sort of all turned our eyes up to the sky. And to every member of the community, it was just unacceptable. It doesn't happen in New Zealand. This is 2016.
But it does happen, doesn't it? I mean, the very fact that we're having this conversation, the very fact that you've had a mum and 3 kids this week, it happens.
It does. We have to do some heavy lifting with some of the families, Sean, because it's not always a happy ending. And we have some kids there that really need our help, and yes, they're vulnerable. So we've still got some way to go yet. So Sunday we close our doors to any new whānau coming in. We'll deal respectfully with the ones that we've got. We've started the transition program and follow-up program in terms of our placements. The 26th of August, we won't be accepting any more donations or koha. The 31st of August, we will be having a closing karakia and ceremony. John, we know there's going to be a surplus of resources. It's koha and clothing and resources. What we are going to do, our Board of Trustees wants us to do, is to work with other agencies, other marae, other groups who also look after the homeless, and we will be sharing or giving a lot of these resources, whatever we've got left, to these groups. So we're working on that right now. We want the giving public, koha and resources that they've given to us for the homeless to continue even after we've finished.
Huri Moana Dennis from Te Puea marae, the chairman of the marae.